I studied 300 self-made millionaires. Not their stocks, not their side hustles. One tiny daily habit. And every single one of them did the exact same thing, for at least 10 minutes, every single day. The wild part? It costs $0, takes no special skill, and almost nobody else on earth does it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is and how to start tonight. Researcher Thomas Corley spent 5 years tracking the daily habits of 233 wealthy people and 128 people living paycheck to paycheck. He found dozens of differences, but one habit showed up in 88% of the rich group and only 2% of the broke group. It wasn't waking up at 5 a.m. It wasn't some secret investment trick. It was this. Every single day, they reviewed their money. On purpose, like a doctor checking vitals. Not once a month. Not when something feels off. Daily. Here's why this matters more than any investment strategy. Money problems don't usually start with one bad decision. They start with not looking. Psychologists call this financial avoidance, and it's incredibly common. Studies show people check their bank balance less often right after a bad financial decision. The worse things get, the less people look. But here's the twist. The wealthy do the opposite. The richer they get, the more closely they track every dollar. It's not the money that builds the habit, it's the habit that builds the money. When you check in daily, your brain starts treating money like a system you control, not a threat you're hiding from. Here's the trap. One unchecked bad month becomes 2. Then a missed bill becomes, I'll deal with it later. Then later becomes never. Corley's research found something brutal. People who avoid checking their money for even a few weeks are far more likely to make a big emotional purchase in that same window. Not because they're careless, because the less you look, the less real your money feels. The habit breaks that spiral before it starts. Not with willpower, with one tiny check-in. You don't need a spreadsheet empire, just 3 things every night. Number 1, check your balance. Every account. Takes 30 seconds. No judgment, just information. Number 2, name yesterday's biggest spend. 1 sentence. I spent $40 on takeout. That's it. This rewires your brain to notice money leaving in real time. Number 3, set tomorrow's one money move. One tiny action. Cancel a subscription, transfer $10 to savings, anything. Small enough that you'll actually do it. 3 minutes. Every night. That's the entire habit that 88% of millionaires shared. Here's what it looks like after 30 days. You're not suddenly rich, but you've caught a subscription you forgot about. You've stopped one impulse buy because you actually saw the number first. You know, without guessing, exactly where you stand. That's not a budget. That's not a system. It's just awareness, repeated until it becomes who you are. It's not about being a genius with money. It's about refusing to look away from it. The people who build wealth aren't smarter than you. They just stopped avoiding the truth about their money. Every single day, for years. That's the entire gap between the 2 groups in Corley's study. Not income, not luck, just who kept looking. Start tonight. 3 minutes. That's the whole ask. If you want the exact daily money tracking template I use, subscribe. It's in next week's video. See you there.